E aí, pessoal, tô de volta porque o que eu tinha feito? Eu tinha dado uma vazada de credenciais básica. Aí eu fechei a live. Eu vou rotacionar elas. Pera aí, pessoal, já vem. E aí, galera, eu voltei, eu fechei a live porque eu tinha vazado umas chaves. Aí eu peguei e fechei a live pra eu poder rotacionar elas com calma. Já volto a compartilhar a tela.
Hey, Sam.
Hey,
Um, Curious, where's the best place to report like problems? Like, so I just got like a browser tool failed error. And I'm like, should I put it in eng or does that just make eng noisy for not the right thing?
um, I think you could put it in Eng, or you can create a GitHub ticket and put that in Eng.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Salve, everything VIP. Tudo bem, mano? Tô vibecodando aqui também. Que bom, mano. É isso aí, seu vibecoder. Que bom que tá tudo bem por aí, mano. Tá, acho que eu vou voltar a compartilhar a tela. Espero que tudo esteja safe aqui do meu lado. Obrigado, amor. Do que é esse? Oi? E qual que é o sabor dele? Nossa, muito bom. E aí, cafezinho, 6 da tarde, sim ou não? Sim ou não? Tá, eu acho que a gente tá pronto pra voltar aos normais. Vamos lá. Não. Olha aí, pro Everything Leap, café depois das... Depois das... Quase 6 da tarde é um não. Pro Gabriel é com certeza. Eu tô tomando. Cara, tem coisa que eu quero fazer. Só se for virar a noite no vibe. Tá maluco? Eu não viro a noite mais não, mano. Quer dizer, só se precisar, né? Oi? Tudo bem? Onde você vai? Aula de flex? Em grupo? Tá precisando? Tá mesmo? Tá precisando mesmo. E é só essa aula que você tem hoje? Bom, cara, essa volta.
Não,
Às 7, né?
6, 7. Eu acho.
Bom,
Deve ser agora.
eu não tenho horário pra parar. Não tenho horário pra parar. Por quê? O que você quer? Você está? Não, você está trabalhando, então. Pega o teu computador e pega o meu. É? É? Ei! Bota aqui. O que você quer fazer? Não sabe? Não sabe mesmo? Comer? Eu terminei já. Terminei.
Eu acho que não, você não terminou. E eu não terminei.
A gente pode assistir outro filme. Nem é tão legal. Não. Olha, ela engana eles. Engana todo mundo.
Os russos e o americano?
Ela engana os dois.
Tira.
Aí o tio dela morre no final.
Ela tá livre.
Ela descobre o nome de. Ela inventa que é ele que é o espião. Ela descobre quem que é o espião.
E ela é muito bom.
Aí ela pega e fala que na real era o tio dele. Aí o tio dele morre. Dela morre. E aí. Aí todo mundo acha que ele que era o espião, né? Aí ele morre. Mas aí o espião de verdade continua lá. Daí ela trabalha. Daí ela salvou o espião. Entendeu?
Entendi. Ela trabalha pros dois ainda.
Aí ela ficou boa. Ela ficou boa pros dois lados. Que eles acham que ela é uma heroína por ter descoberto. Boa.
O bom pros dois, não.
Pois é. Então, né?
Pessoa em indicação de filme também bom.
E aí, alguém tem indicação de filme? Cara, então é isso. Eu precisava que o Claudinho que virasse a noite pra mim. Mas ele ainda não consegue ficar o dia inteiro trabalhando, não.
Não fosse por favor, comigo.
É. Então. Você quer pedir ou você quer sair? Você não quer sair? Ah, eu queria sair? Queria sair. Olha, ele queria comer um parmegiana. Deixa eu falar, faz tempo que eu tô com vontade de comer aquele parmegiana. Não, é o que tem aqui, né? É o que tem aqui.
Eu faço toda semana, né?
Não, é aquele lá mesmo. Quer dizer, é o que tem, né? É o que tem. Ah, na real tem aquele lá que a gente foi com a Ana. Tava bem bom aquele. É. Pois é. É que das últimas vezes que a gente foi no tomate seco não tava tão bom. Tava bem bom, né? Tá bom. Assiste Kid Cannabis, filme é bom. Sobre o que é esse filme aí, mano? Não, não sei. O pessoal falou aqui no chat. Também te amo, beijo. Oi? Uma delícia. Como que você faz? Isso aqui é um moca, né? É um moca com bastante espuma.
Nossa, eu acertei a crema hoje. Ai, que delícia. Eu não sabia que ficava tão bom assim. Eu nunca provei.
Oi? Vou lá, ó. Falaram pra falar. Já viu o Último Homem? Já, mano. Até o Último Homem. Já vi sim. Tô esperando aí o que é esse Kid Cannabis. Do we have the... Pede aí pro Claudinho, mano. O trailer é bom. Check-in. Mas vem em off. Por que que eu vou ver em off? É... Coisa... Coisa... Mais 18? Doze anos atrás? Acho que é. Entendi. Cara, você tem que pensar que é um negócio que eu vou assistir com minha esposa, né? Tem que ver um negócio que ela goste. Pelo título, não sei se é uma parada que ela curtiria. Mas eu posso ver o trailer. Cara, tá, vamos lá então. Esse cara, ele tá adicionando o Token Max, né? Beleza. Pode adicionar. O site com a live do pessoal já tá online? Cara, tá, mano. É só você entrar lá no. Watch Me People. Vou passar o link aqui, ó. Só que eu acho que só tá. Não é todo mundo que começou a fazer live oficialmente, tá ligado? A gente tá testando ainda. Mas você pode clicar aí, cara. Quando tava. Acho que quando tava 4 pessoas fazendo live, eu achei muito legal. Achei muito legal. Por enquanto tá só eu e o Sam. Ah, Quatorze. Vamos ver se tá certo isso aqui, ó. 14 com. Ó, 7 com 3 aqui dá 10. 10, 22. 32 com 4, 36. E aqui tá falando 40. Vamos ver de onde que ele tirou 40. Vamos dizer que isso aqui é 15. 27. 37. Cara, de onde ele tá tirando 40? Vamos pedir pra ele somar. 36. Ó, deu certo minha conta. 36. queria ver o seguinte. Ele matou essa janela pra mim. Aê, beleza, deu boa. Ó, funcionou. Que legal. Tá, eu tô no iTarm. Yes, Claude. Ok. Cara, 53? De onde ele tirou 53, mano? É...
Audio enabled.
Nice. 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 Aí, beleza. Agora tá certa a informação. Quantidade de commits, quantidade de linhas de código today, quantos commits que a gente tem na main, tokens burned. Tá, esse cara. É, agora tá dando certo. 7, vamos ver aqui. Plau, 7. Ó, aqui dá 6, 10, 12, 13, 14, talvez. 17? 17? Ah, esse aqui foi 6. E aqui foi 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Não tem como isso aqui tá dando 17, gente. 14. De onde que tá vindo 17?
Audio enabled.
Boa noite, Coiote. Tudo bem? Tudo bem e você? Como tá o projeto? Tá indo bem, mano. Tô trabalhando nesse dashboard aqui em tempo real. Como a gente tá fazendo build in public, a gente quer mostrar as estatísticas, né? Então, ó, faz 52 dias que a empresa foi aberta. Hoje, por enquanto, isso aqui tá mostrando só da main. Então, teve 3 commits na main, 30 mil linhas de código mudada. No total, a gente teve 450 commits. E aqui, eu quero arrumar isso aqui que tá mostrando 17. Tem que ser 14 bilhões, tá errado esse número. Eu não sei se ele tá arrumando isso. Deixa eu ver, eu poderia ver por aqui, né? Ele já tá arrumando aqui. Cara, isso aqui é muito bom, tá? Te falar. Você vê o que a gente tá fazendo, clicar aqui. É muito bom, ó. Ah, quero saber o que esse cara tá fazendo. Bum, cliquei. Quero saber o que você tá fazendo. Bum, tá aqui. Esse aqui, bum. Aqui, pá. Eu curti isso aqui, viu? Não sabia que isso aqui era bom, que eu precisava. Mas acabei de descobrir, ó, beleza, ele arrumou pra gente. Esse terminal no browser é insano. É legal mesmo. Legal, mas isso aqui vai ficar cada vez melhor. Porque imagina se eu coloco várias máquinas e cada máquina tá rodando um time. E aí pra eu saber o que cada uma tá fazendo, eu posso simplesmente acessar Aqui,
Hey,
ó.
Plucus.
Por aqui.
Hey.
I'm about to merge 437.
Sweet.
Okay. There is a I had to pull in something from the hotfix around Lima to get the container booting. Do you want to look at that before? I mean, it's working for me. It's not a huge. I can send you the PR. It's about 500 lines.
What? Sure. Yeah, I can look if you want.
So I'll just merge this and we can fast follow if.
Deal.
Tipo aqui, ele falou que o engenheiro tá atualizando essa UI aqui pra mim. Aí eu quero ver se ele tá atualizando mesmo. Pá, o cara tá atualizando mesmo. O cara não mentiu, tá falando a verdade pra mim.
Audio enabled.
It's
Yeah.
I'm just sharing something. If you see the screenshot I sent you on Slack, I told my agents that I asked like if that thing was ready to deploy to prod, and then the boss told the agent, "Hey, we need to deploy this right now." But the agents know that you, the reviewer, is the blocker there, so they send this message to you on the on the PR to your agent. So like, my agents are talking to
Oh,
your
that's so
agent.
funny. My agent's gonna pick that up.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
Did you get a response?
I don't know. This happened like 1 minute ago. So, but I thought this was funny.
It
Like
should
the
pick it up.
agents,
It
like
should pick
for
it up
real,
in the
like
next minute.
in the future. This is like a small window to the future. Like my agent is
Yeah.
talking to your agent, asking for
Yeah.
APR review so it can deploy stuff.
Yeah. See, okay, it should have picked it up by now. What PR is that?
418.
418. Not yet. Give it another 2 minutes ago, so
Yeah.
any second now. The cron job runs every 2 minutes, so
I see. But what I thought was...
but the fans on my machine just started.
Yeah, it's reviewing. But like, I thought that... So that message, I didn't instruct it to say any of that. I didn't instruct to sound like
Yeah,
what we shipped,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
nudge you like with a friendly reminder. I just wanted to merge my thing.
That's interesting.
Let me... I'm gonna share the message I sent to my agent.
Yeah, you gotta share this somewhere. It's a fun story.
This is... So I just shared the screenshot to you. Like, this is what I told my agent. That was it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Why didn't my agent respond? Hey, Swags.
Hey guys.
It says it's reviewing it, but it should respond saying it's looking at it. Maybe I already sent that, so it only sends it once. Oh yeah, no, I got it reviewing.
Yeah, like, I don't... Can we react to message? Well, we can, right? Your agent could like react with a emoji with eyes, like...
Oh yeah, it did. Well, it leaves a comment because sometimes a review starts without a prior comment. So by default, my agent... So it did just leave a comment saying it's reviewing.
I don't see this comment. Oh,
yeah, it's there now.
Now I see. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so 5 minutes it took.
Yeah, that's I don't know why it took.
This
it
is
took
fast,
it took
like,
3 minutes to get started.
Comparing to like 1 day to get a review, like 5 minutes is like pretty good. Well,
Swags, I did the big merge, so.
I just wanted to share a quick PSA. I'm resubmitting the Google Auth thing, so I just noticed that our list of scopes has changed since we initially added it. So like whatever is here needs to go into here, and that forms part of our application. So if we change it, that's another cycle every time that happens. So like these don't match with the ones we have here. So just letting all know, like if we add it, it's gonna add another cycle. And
right.
We just gotta make sure we stick to the ones that are here. I could leave a comment in here.
I would leave a comment for sure
for the agents. And yeah, so I'm gonna kind of resubmit that. And I did review your integration, Sam. Like it's pretty cool. Like you can do labeling, you can do a bunch of stuff. Because initially when I reviewed it, it was only we could only send. But the inbox modification stuff is cool.
Do we request? Do we need a permission for attachments?
I can review that. For like reading attachments or?
Well, I was gonna support like reading and sending attachments.
Yeah, I can take a look. Because it's important. Yeah, because like every time we do this, it's gonna be on the cycle.
Yeah, right. So if you're doing a new cycle, I would just like check that real quick.
Okay. And today in one of these threads, I think Mary was trying to attach or ask Plow to access a Google Sheet. And I know Google, you can do the integration through Sheets as well. So is that something we want to explore? Or should we just call it right now to like not do it and then we'll think about it later?
Because I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay to not do it and just stick to what we have, but we gotta just be on the same page about anytime we add that. I think so hypothetically, if we go through with the Gmail and calendar stuff today, we get approval, and then a month later or 2 months later, we're like, okay, we want to add more stuff. I think it's probably gonna.
Right. I can imagine. I can definitely imagine Google Sheets coming in, and all of that. So I don't. It's not on the critical path for me. Like I don't know. I would imagine like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
But
to recap, like the certification is like, well, right, they have unlimited options too with the security vendor, but every time we change it, I imagine they'll want us to do a whole cycle if it's a new functionality. So right now the timeline is the assessment happens, like we have to finish the assessment in like 2 months, and it's like we gotta go through the vendor and all that. So
I would probably minimize the changes and like let's just get approved, and then so I don't even know if like I don't know what got added if it's on the but there's a world where we just approve with a super minimum. Hey Rowan.
So I'll approve. So basically we have 3 Gmail permissions now, and the last one that was added is a superset of the other 2. So because like there's read only and send, but now we have modify, which is all of those combined. So I will rescope that and resubmit it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool. Rowan, you want to grab a room?
Yeah, it'd be great.
Você não tem feito mais nada pra você mesmo, não? Como assim, mano? Feito nada pra mim? Conhece alguma LLM boa free pra rodar local? Cara,
Girls take on these container mockups. So I kind of like, I stripped out some of the like stuff that I shared earlier this week and I made it just so, essentially this is like what our current settings page is right now, like without the extra like activity or audits or skills or anything like that. So essentially it's taking what our current settings page is and making it just a little bit more organized. And I'm like, I feel like some of these things might continue to get worked out as we like work through some of those architecture questions, but on like the most basic level, I'm kind of trying to like figure out like, okay, like how do we structure, like you have a container and then each container is routed to a number and like that number sometimes is like activating, right? Like there's like this activation state that like right now like has helpful like text, but once it's ready you can like text that agent. So like having that CTA and then also having the ability to kind of, I guess, switch numbers, which is a little bit more future thinking, so don't have to think too much about that right now, but just at least want like a path forward for that. So on the right, it's like much closer to what we have right now, just kind of reworked the architecture of the page a little bit and like obviously moves the connectors out of like in between the two. And then yeah, on the left, just a little bit different of a structure of like the like status text. And I feel like, oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just like, I feel like there's sometimes this text has like a lot of text and sometimes it doesn't. And so I'm like, I was like, I like visually, I like the simplicity of this so much more than this, but I'm like, but I feel like we actually use this like this space in that like startup mode. But maybe I'm wrong there, or maybe it wouldn't be so much tied to a single number, but just like plow in general, and that should move outside of these containers, and I'm just not aware of it. Or sorry, outside of this like the UI cells, and it should be on a higher level. Just kind of checking my blind spots there too, on how it works.
I'm curious what everyone else thinks.
I like the left one better. I think it's like cleaner, more balanced versus, yeah, that's my personal taste.
I think UI-wise, I also lean towards the left one, just because it's like CTA on the right, and it is sparser and not as busy as the one on the right. And in terms of architecture, I think that makes sense, like having different states for each container. So
yeah, I'm the same in the same camp. Specifically, what I like about the left is like the container centric UI information architecture. I think that mentally, when I think of like Plow as a container of containers, it like just like naturally flows into this UI. I actually, it's almost so important to me, the notion of these containers, that I'm tempted to encourage you to consider forcing the menu on the left to always list the containers. You know, like, so instead of that 3, you have the 3 containers listed.
Yeah.
Because it's just such a big part of how I think about
some like old explorations.
Yeah, exactly. It's just such a big part of how I think about like what I'm trying to do as a user with Plow, where I have like my personal container and I have my work container as an example, as a starter. I just want a work container and a personal container, and everything I do fits within this mode. Is, am I in the personal container or the work container? You know, like it all starts there for me when I'm working with Plow. And so being able to see the the name of the personal container on the left there,
yeah,
is like, it's almost like this like security blanket.
Yep. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that was another. Oh, I won't even confuse that. Cool. That's helpful.
Sweet. Thanks, Mary. It's looking really good.
Mary, question, like, do you even use Figma
anymore? Not really. Haven't used Figma in a while.
Like, when you shared that HTML with the buttons that I could click and change the UI, like the mock, like that was like awesome. Like that's the first, I guess that's the first time I saw something like that. Like this process of like your process. Like, I think Sam should do a interview on your podcast, like showing Mary AI powered designer workflow. Cause yeah, that's my reaction.
I feel like I would love to share, but I also like I'm self-conscious that I'm like just totally not using these tools to like their full potential either. Like I still haven't played with like Claude Design, like, you know, but I'm like, but I found something that like works pretty well for me. Like,
yeah,
I'm like,
I mean, that's the value. Like what works for me. Like, I don't care about what is the newest tool for me. Like, I care like about what I tested and worked for me. You know, that I think that's much more valuable.
It's funny.
So, yeah, I think you have something.
Because so the last 2 days I've been managing. So this is 2 kitchen setups. This is the one that's controlling those prototypes we looked at. This one is a VIP that I kind of paused on. And then I have a Tmux setup because I was like needed to do something with like GitHub, and I was like, I don't even know how to set up a project for this, so I need my Tmux boss to just go and do it. I like almost didn't have enough knowledge to set up Lucas's kitchen correctly. And I did actually ask it, the boss. I was like, hey, do you see the kitchen sessions running? Can you control those too? And the boss was like, yes, I can. So I didn't cross it over, but I did think that was interesting. Of like, I almost have a hybrid of everything going. But in the Tmux, I have, what do I have? A I was redoing the installer flow, and so I had to cook off on the installer flow with some of the feedback that we've gotten, and then start from scratch VIP, but I'm calling it top 8. Because I was like, I just, the VIP flow in the kitchen was getting stale, and I was like, none of this is right. I just want a fresh perspective on it. And so I'm like, I'm going to open up another session. But I was just so, like, the context switching between all of it was like so slow that I was like, all right, Mary, today I created an ordered list. And I was like, you're not allowed to move on to the next project until remember what, like, the Mac like app is finished, and then you need to finish the menu bar, and then you need to like work on the installer v2, and then you can work on the VIP like UX, like new user experience. But I was like, you gotta work through this list because the context switching like is just means that like all the balls are still in the air versus like none of them are landing.
Yeah.
I think quite a few of us, and me especially, I can very hard empathize with that. Yeah. It's like, I got this guy cooking, but
yeah.
Back to it.
There is something about our brains context switching in like this new world.
Yeah.
And
it worked well for the first like half of the project, where you kind of just like, you're kind of just one-shotting, you know, you're letting it think, and you're kind of giving it broad like refinement prompts. But I feel like once you get down to this, I'm like, no, align the text to this pixel and like do like change this, and like it's really hard to switch quite that much. But it is fun to like, I mean, there's no way I would have been able to design this in even like a week before, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, because that's not even, there's a whole preference section of this too that you saw earlier this week, but like we didn't even look at it. You know, like there's just so much in here.
We definitely need to do it. I think Mary should be the first interview. Like, we should do like a practice interview, Mary, if you're up for that, so that I can just get ready for these teach toms. And to be honest, like, I don't know how many designers have like, I don't know, was that 4 screens or 8 screens? Like the number of screens you have running is just like bonkers. You're definitely earning the design engineer title.
Yeah. I grabbed the Twitch handle Job Untitled.
Nice.
I was trying, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Who knows what my job title is?
Did you get that on Twitch? Or
I'm assuming someone was. Oh yeah, my handle? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, nice.
It's like a little play on I don't know if it landed for any of y'all, but like an art pun of like untitled, like artwork is just like left untitled sometimes, you know. Like untitled #1.
I think your design community will get that better than
this one, probably.
This one.
You know, the 4th Led Zeppelin album is called Untitled 4th Album.
I kind of wanted to make it Job Entitled V3 or something like before. Yeah. Maybe I'll append that at some point. Maybe the count will just slowly go up the longer I'm working here.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Take care, you all. See you.
Okay,
Friday.
all right, take care. See you Monday.
É, pessoal, é isso aí. eu vou fechar a live agora. Vou sair comer. E eu quero botar esse fim de semana, eu quero botar meus agentes pra trabalhar igual condenados. Condenados! Isso é proibido descansar nessa companhia aqui, pros agentes, né? Os humanos podem descansar, os agentes não. Fechou? Tamo junto. Se você que tá aí não tá no WhatsApp ou não me segue no Instagram, é tudo @Dane Delattre. Se você quer entrar na comunidade do WhatsApp, manda mensagem. Se você conhece alguém que quer aprender mais sobre o mundo da IA e como funciona uma startup e quer aprender inglês, compartilha aí o meu canal com eles. Traga mais pessoas aqui para serem abençoadas e aprenderem como é que funciona todo esse rolê aí de desenvolver com IA. Tamo junto, vou fechar a live. Abraço.